right? Whether you're learning math or science or studying for an exam or preparing for a job interview, drillers are killers. Why? Because you're training your muscles to do it the right way. Hey there, guys. Today, I want to talk about muscle memory and how we can use a sports approach. If you're an athlete, I think you'll really appreciate this episode. If you're a musician, I think you'll really appreciate this episode. Really, if you've excelled at anything, I'm sure you'll appreciate this episode because we're talking about muscle memory and getting your body to react and applying that to learning language. And my approach for teaching, why I do the things that I do on this podcast and in my YouTube videos, and what I believe will work for you to help you become more fluent and maybe get over that plateau that you're in. This is episode 32. It's not just English, it's more than English. Let's go. Hey there, English speakers. Welcome to another episode of the More Than English podcast. I'm your host and teacher, Jesse, helping you get to the next level in English and in life. And today, I want to share with you an idea that will hopefully help you get to the next level in both of those things, in your English or another language, or life in general. And I want to talk to you today about my approach to teaching a language. If you're a student of mine, you probably know this, I hope, after I tell you, but I approach teaching English, teaching a language, as if I were approaching teaching a sport, or being a sports trainer or a coach. That's kind of the approach that I take with it. And what does that mean? Well, it basically means that I look at muscle memory, and that's just the memory that your muscles have, essentially, right? Like if you do a sport, if you practice something and drill something time and time and time again, if you practice it correctly, you will do it correctly. And that's just the way that you do this sport, right? Whether it's kick a ball or stop a ball or catch a ball or throw a ball or do a move against another person or whatever your sport is. If you don't play sports, then if you play an instrument, the way you put your fingers in the specific pattern. I'm thinking specifically about playing the guitar. You probably, if you think about it, if you pick up your guitar, you probably have a chord that you generally go to first, whether it is D or G or C, whatever it is, and you play it a little bit. Ding. That's muscle memory. Let me give you another illustration. Imagine right now that you're shaving. Shaving, if you're a man, shaving your face. If you're a woman, maybe shaving your legs. If you're like me, shaving your head. Shaving. If you don't shave, imagine brushing your teeth. So I'd like you to take that imaginary toothbrush and imagine you're brushing your teeth. Well, you probably have, whether you're brushing your teeth or you're shaving, a typical side you start on, a typical pattern you have. You probably go to the same side and start at the same side of your face. Or for me, I start at the same side of my head every time without even thinking about it. That's just my pattern for shaving. That's my pattern for brushing my teeth. This is muscle memory. And I want to take it from the realm of sports or shaving or brushing your teeth or instruments, and I want to move that into learning a language. And I do that in my lessons by having my students repeat an expression, repeat a word, repeat a sound. And I typically do it 3 times because I found more than 3 times kind of gets boring. Less than 3 times isn't enough. So 3 is my magic number. I normally have a student repeat something 3 times, right? So for example, today in our lesson, we did, I would like to, and then I just start with that expression. I would like to, right? Something that if you have a chance, you would want, right? You would want to do. I would like to. Then the next part, or I would like. Then the next part is to be able to. I would like to be able to. To be able to simply means can, right? So part 1, I would like. I have them repeat that 3 times as if that were the only thing, right? I would like. And then you could say, I would like a noun. I would like some ice cream. Or you could finish it with a verb. I would like to watch TV. Or you could continue the sentence here. I would like to be able to. And then I would have the students, like I'm asking you to do, is repeat this sound. Don't worry about the words. We're not saying I would like to be able to. No. This is what I do. This is my approach. I would have you repeat the sound with the rhythm. I would like to be able to. I would like to be able to. I would like to be able to. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're building longer sentences. This is kind of the idea of learning another language. It's communicating deeper and more fully. I would like to be able to, and then finish that with a verb. I would like to be able to juggle. I would like to be able to be fluent in Spanish. I would like to be able to fly. I would like to be able to be invisible. Whatever. What would you like to be able to? Let me know in the comments, actually. What would you like to be able to do or be? What would you like to be able to do or be? Write that in the description box. But this is what I do in my classes, in my lessons, because this, although it seems silly and sounds silly, after a while you start getting it if you try it and if you practice it. Even if you're there with your earbuds in, at your computer, whatever. I'd like you to repeat these sounds. Maybe if you're on an airplane or something, it might be weird. But if you're driving, definitely repeat after me. I would like to. I would like to. I would like to be able to. I would like to be able to. I would like to be able to fly. I would like to be able to be invisible. And then there's another part you could add to even make it bigger and longer. You can add so or because. I would like to be able to be invisible because I could. I could, and then verb. I would like to be able to be invisible because I could fly for free, right? I could go into the airplane and fly for free. I would like to be able to be invisible because I could see the answers to the exam. Something like that's a one that came up from a student, actually. I would like to be able to be invisible so I could fly for free. Right? So I could, because I could, right? I would like to, so I could do this. I would like to this, so I could do that. Right? But you notice how I've been dwelling on this one sentence structure this one sentence for the last several minutes. Why? I'm building muscle memory. This is what I'm talking about. Drilling something over and over and over again. In martial arts, there's an expression that says drillers are killers. Drillers are killers. People that drill. This repeating a little, small, tiny concept again and again and again is called drilling. Drilling. And it's valuable, it's useful, and also important for learning.
Al instinto, eso es estar vivo, aunque es verdad. Hay que poner